These are 5-gallon. Like I said, it's gonna look better once it's full. This is what is going on with my tomato plant. This is what we're working with. I just feel like I messed it up though. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in because you can see Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time of the day is. Just how are you? If you're new here, hi, my name is Kendall. I am starting or working on my earthy moon garden now because it's already started. I'm just like, trying to build up and everything. I am in Georgia. I am in the 8A zone, growing zone. I am growing out of totes, and I also plan on growing out of grow bags, which I am going to be showing you today. I think that's it for my intro. I'm still working on it. If it don't sound right, I'm still working on it. So anyway, today I plan on working on this tote. If you've seen the last video where I said I was going to come back out here and separate my tomato plants and cucumber plants into bags, that's what I'm going to be doing today. It is 10 going on 11 o'clock in the morning right now, so I'm in a shaded spot. The sun is out in the front of the house. I'm in the back. So I am trying to hurry up and start. I wanted to be out here earlier before the sun was as high or is as high as it is right now. Literally, I check this garden every day, even at night. So last night, I think I noticed that my basil plant, I'm going to show you, I'm going to pull y'all in a second, that my basil plant is, well, it looks like it's turning purple or brown on one of the leaves. And some of the other leaves are getting eaten. See one little piece where a few pieces that are coming off at the bottom. But the basil's going in the grow bags with either the bell peppers or the tomatoes. So these are my grow bags that I got yesterday. It would be better when it's full, and it's not going to zoom in. It's not going to zoom in because I'm using my front camera because I just didn't feel like dealing with trying to find the angle. So yeah, but these are 5-gallon. Like I said, it's going to look better once it's full. So yeah, so these are 5 gallons. I thought I grabbed 7, but the 5-gallon bags were cheaper, so that's why I grabbed these. But I really thought I grabbed 7, but it doesn't matter. They still are going to be used. I hope it'll be fine because there's only like, 2 more gallons that is needed to equal 7. Like I mentioned again, I am going to be moving my tomato and pepper plants into this bag, and also move the basil plants because there's 2 of them in a bag with, they're going to be moving bags too. I don't know which plants are going to be which. I'm going to figure it out. I'm not even going to sit here and try to explain it when I don't even have a plan for myself. I have 2 tomato plants that I want to move. I think I have 2 pepper plants I want to move, and also 2 basil plants that I want to move. I'm going to show y'all the marigold in this tote too, because if you remember seeing it in my last video, in this one, he was looking kind of skimpy. He was looking kind of sad, but he has bounced back, and it looks like he's going to be blooming in a few days, which I'm happy about. This basil smells really good. I thought about harvesting this basil. I'm still thinking about it, but I know, because I looked it up and I asked questions, that everything I'm going to be moving into bags is going to get transplant shock. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't be as bad, because I would like to get some basil plants so it can grow bushier. This basil plant smells so good. So I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do. But I want to show you these leaves first before I start messing up everything. Okay, so this is what is going on with my tomato plant. Don't know what's going on with that. Same thing with my pepper plant. It could be powdery mildew. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, or I'm gonna look it up and ask questions in the groups that I'm in, because I'm in multiple. So yeah, that's what's going on. And this is what's going on with my basil, because it has some spots too. Like, I turned the leaves and trying to see about what's going on under it. Don't know. Yeah, got some that have fell just when I was looking through. My zucchini, I'm going to show that better, but I knew that he was going to have a rough little start, but I hope he gets better. And this is what the bell pepper plants are looking like. Got little blooms, little bulbs or whatever. And also, don't know what's going on. I'm not going to talk too long, even though I already did. Here's how the plants or the flowers are looking. So here's a little overview of what everything is looking like. It's basically before. Alright, I hope y'all can see, because I really can't tell. It's bright out here. But yeah, so I already about to say sanitized. I already let me use my hands. Already fertilized, and after I'm done moving these plants into this bag, I'm going to fertilize it with the fist emulsion or fist fertilizer. Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that I can still possibly get another plant in this bag. I don't know. I'm definitely going to, try my hand at it, because it may be the basil that will go in here with the tomatoes. Because I think tomatoes and I think it's tomatoes and basil that do well together. So at least that's what I'm hoping. Hopefully I do not have a really bad transplant shock situation, because I feel like I planted these too close together. So I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna pull. Oh, let me show y'all. Okay, so I just saw these because I just turned this plant around. It has on this one and a little bit on this one. So actually the camera started for me because I was literally about to reach for it. So I am pretty much getting the biggest one first. And honestly, I feel like I'm just messing this all up. I just feel like I am, because one, I figured out that they are all very close to each other, or their roots have like kind of intertwined with each other, and it's deep. I'm trying to get as much of this root out, and I feel like I messed it up, but this is what we're working with. I just feel like I messed it up though, but I'm gonna try to put it as deep as possible, and it smells really good. I just got a whiff of it. So I got one in. I might end up taking these stems off, or these leaves off at the bottom, but this is how it's looking so far. It's probably not going to stay like this, but yeah, this is how it's looking so far. I'm about to work on the second bag. I should have went on ahead and put the dirt in here so I don't have to wait. And literally, that wasn't my thought process, but it just didn't work. I just didn't do it. I don't know why. It's still early in the morning for me. This is the bag. I forgot to show you in the last video, but this is the bag that, the soil that I'm using. And if you remember, if you actually watched the video, because I do encourage you to watch the other video, but if you heard me talking about how fragrant the soil was, I'm just like, I just never smelled it. Like the first bag I had of this, I never smelled it. And even now, like this, I'm gonna show you, but it has like some white. So don't know if y'all can really tell, but it has like some white residue, something here. So I don't know. I mean, I think this is the same dirt that I used for this whole tote over here. I don't know, but I'm still gonna use it because this is what I have. Okay, so got the 2 tomato plants in here. Low key, I feel like I'm starting to see where like they're starting to go through transplant shock, even though I tried, in my mind, I tried to hurry up. I think I am gonna remove like the very bottom stem, leaf, or whatever, like that one too, like this one right there. But yeah, so I think I am going to be seeing some transplant shock, which is okay. I know we'll bounce back. Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and get that basil plant too. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if y'all saw me go ahead and trim those leaves in the back of this one, but I did. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this basil. I'm going to go ahead and take this little leaf off. That's the one. I probably still can use it. I have a glass jar or glass mason jars in the house that I be putting like little, like the leaves in and everything. And I'm going to use that for drying. So hopefully, let me go ahead and do my hole. Hopefully, I think I did look up where it said that basil will go through plants, you know what I'm saying? Because I literally lost I lost it. But transplant shock, thank you. But it's alright. See? Some more little leaves. So I guess you can say this is like a little harvest. I'm still going to use it. Probably going to cut the bad parts off. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm still going to use it. I'm trying my best to be careful, but I'm literally just hearing a whole lot of snapping. Oh, wow. Hopefully, prayerfully, and it's not too bad. But the way I'm going about it, it feels like it's bad. What is this? It's like I low-key don't even want to mess with it because it's so pretty. And it smells so good, but I kind of need to get in here. So, okay, so I know that y'all really can't see, but the way that I had to get this was ungodly. And I'm hoping that it doesn't, I'm just hoping that it doesn't die. That's literally my hope, quite honestly. Now I'm about to go ahead and stake them. I got these from Home Depot last night. They were, I want to say like $2 something for, yeah, there's like $2 and it came up to $5. I'm gonna put the exact price, but you can get these at Walmart too. That's where I was trying to get them from, but my Walmart, their garden center was closed early for some reason. So now the sun is starting to peek over. So I'm trying to low-key hurry it up because I'm starting to sweat. But anyway, so you saw me go ahead and put my tomato plants and my basil plants in some bags. So far, I kind of do like the bags. Even though they're 5-gallon, I do plan on getting like, some more bags anyway, 7-gallon, 10, etc. And I'm also going to be getting some more totes. I mentioned in my last video, but I felt like I needed to mention it again. But yeah, so now that I can actually see everything in this tote, or like have a better view of this tote, I am thinking like maybe I want to leave the sweet bell peppers in this tote until I get another one, or go ahead and move it into a bag and just have like the two bell pepper plants share a bag. I'm hoping that I can now, so overcast, thank you. But like now I'm thinking about, or I'm hoping that I can plant my tomatoes, because if you've seen the last video, I'm going to keep referencing the last video. But if you've seen the last video, I have like some some, I think it's Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm not sure because I didn't see the bag, or I just don't remember the bag. But I have some tomatoes in my compost bin that I am thinking about putting in bags, that I'm hoping I can put in bags, or I might put some in this tote. We're going to figure it out. We're going to just go with the flow at this point. But I do have a plan for this tote, because I have like some sunflowers growing in the front on the steps or on the deck. I have sunflowers. I think I have another cucumber or a sugar baby watermelon growing up there, and something else. I don't remember what the last thing is, but I have something else up there growing. This tote might be used. I don't know. I'm still going to figure it out, because like I said, I'm thinking about the bell peppers and the tomatoes and all that now that these are in the bags. And I see like a little bee over here trying to get his some pollen, and that's another reason why I wanted to move some of this stuff out of this tote, because I have the 2 flowers in here and I have the marigolds in here, so that's another flower that I want them to start working on so I can get some pollination going, because yeah, I'm enjoying myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a moment and figure out what I want to do, and then I'm gonna update y'all when I have a plan figured out. Here's one of the plants. I know, like I mentioned before, it is not going to focus on it because I'm using my front camera, because I just didn't feel like dealing with trying to figure out an angle and all that. So so this is one of the plants. I think this is a sugar baby watermelon. I know this one's a sugar baby watermelon because of the label. Even though it's faded, I can still read it. And this one is also a sugar baby watermelon. Jesus. So I guess I have like a lot of watermelons I just don't remember planting, or didn't expect them to actually do something. So I have decided to go ahead and put these in this tote so they can get acclimated and really start growing, because they was in the front of the yard where like most of the sun is anyway. Like they get like the first beams, or the first, they get the first they get the sun. Damn. They get like the first few hours of the sun, or most of the sun, or whatever. So anyway, but yes, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in this tote, because this tote right now is just gonna be what I use to actually get things growing to a certain point. Then I'm gonna move them out into like either a different tote or into some bags, because like honestly, I think I actually like the bags, even though I just got them. But I don't know if you can really see. I'm gonna show y'all in a second or whenever. But the tomatoes are definitely going through some transplant shock. Basil, I'm not sure just yet. Honestly, I should have showed y'all how I actually got this basil out and like how I separated them, because they was like together, like they was locked in type shit. So yeah, I'm just hoping that they don't die, because literally the way I beat them up and the way I quite literally pull them apart, I'm just hoping that they just don't be revengeful and just fucking die. So I'm just hoping for that. But like I said, I already knew that the tomatoes were gonna go through it even though they didn't do that with like this other tomato plant over here, it didn't do that, at least not as bad. Or I don't know. But we're just gonna see. I kind of hate that it is a sunny day, because when I was on my little Facebook group, somebody or a few people were saying that yes, it is indeed transplant shock, and that they don't need to be in sun, or just some people said they don't need to be in sun once they're going through the plant transplant shock. And some people said I just need to water it, because it was mainly the cucumbers that was like really bad. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to see what happens at this point. But I have rambled a lot, and I do apologize. Let me go ahead and put these in this tote. See how this one is looking real bad? That's another reason why I wanted to go ahead and move these. This one definitely needs some love. They all need some love, honestly. All right, so I got them in. You can see some roots that got dug up. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead at some point, water them in with some fish fertilizer. Not too much. I'm just going to focus on the 3 that I just planted. And here's one that I was showing y'all the other day, or in the last video, where it was looking kind of skimpy or looking kind of sad because I was like moving it and bumping it and digging into it a little bit. But yeah, it looks a lot better. Now back to the basil plant. Yeah, it's definitely going through some transplant shock, because it's starting to wilt a little bit, like really bad, along with the tomato plant. But this one don't look as bad. But it was this one that I'm really concerned with, because how I literally quite separated and pulled it apart. But I'm just hoping that it actually comes back. Did I show y'all the marigolds? I don't remember. I probably did, but the marigold looks a lot better. That one, don't remember what this plant is, but I'm going to show you in a second. I was going to move this out along with the other one of the same one. I think it's either a squash. When I find the name for it, I'm going to try to label it, because literally I don't remember. But I think I want to say it's cucumber. It might be cucumber. But the cucumber is looking a lot better. Well, it was nothing wrong with it, but I was thinking about moving it. That was my thing. I was thinking about moving it, but I'm going to leave it in here until I can get another tote. Or I may end up putting in some bags, because I have 3 left. I didn't mention that I got a pack of 5. I don't think I mentioned it, but I got a pack of 5. So now that I didn't move the sweet bell pepper plant into a bag, I think I'm going to go ahead and work on this compost bin. So I think I'm going to go ahead and work on this compost bin, like just turn it and everything, because I really want to get like a really deep, I just really want to like work on it, like just really turn it really, really good. Then I'm going to go ahead and get those tomatoes and pull them out. Yeah, I'm going to show you the flowers. I don't think I showed you the flowers, but they are looking really, really pretty. And I even see like some little side shoots that I didn't see when I first got this one. So yeah, here's the flower. One of them came off when I was working in the tote, but clearly it has prevailed. Got 1, 2, I even see like a little one right here trying to come through. And this one, I want to say is a Kelosha. I could be, I'm not even going to try. Even though I just did, but this one looks a lot better from or a lot bigger from when I first bought it and put it in here, but it looks pretty. So I'm actually really excited. I think this one is going to be good for pollination too, but it's so pretty. Like, red is my favorite color. Hopefully this is not going to bother me when I just touched it, but red is my favorite color, so I had to grab this one. We got us a little bag of some potatoes. Hopefully you can see it. So I'm going to see how many potatoes I can actually plant, because I have these 2 plus the 1 bag I just showed y'all filled with them already. But yeah, I don't know how many I grabbed out of the bin, and there was a whole lot more, but I just left those in there because I know I'm not going to be able to do everything or all of them. So if I can't do all of them out of this bag either, I'm just going to put them back in the compost bin and just let nature do what it does. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I'm going to go ahead and do everything I'm going to do. I'm going to fertilize and all that, then I will bring y'all back. My bag is fertilized. It's just not watered in, but this is how much I'm putting in, and don't know how many, like I mentioned before, don't know how many I have. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in because you can see how established they are, or how many, you can see the roots. You can see how grown they are. So quite literally, now tell me if I'm wrong, just quite literally gonna just put it in like this. Now, this may or may not work. We're just gonna see how or what happens. I'm gonna try this one. Don't know if y'all can really see. I'm pretty sure you can. But how broken this one is. But everything else seems fine. We're just gonna, should I just go ahead and take this one off? Because it's literally just here. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. I feel like y'all are yelling at me through the screen at this point now. But understand I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one. Just going to try to cover as much as I can. I showed y'all this in the last video. This is all the soil that came from the house when I was trying to start my season house. And this is all of the dirt or soil that came from that. So I'm going to use some of this in these bags because I don't want it to go to waste. And even though I know I was probably going to use it for something in the house, I'm just going to use it for outside, because this last bag that's behind me is quite literally the last bag that I have until I can get some more. I'm just going to do this. So clearly you just saw me use the rest of this soil. So I'm going to try to put 2 more in here, and that will probably be the end of this video because I'm getting hot. I'm pretty sure it's like sometime after 12 at this point. I don't know. I kind of want to try to put this in here. I don't know. But I'm pretty much going for the ones that have like a really good root system like this. Now, will it work? I don't know. But I am all for experiments. And of course, y'all can tell me if I'm doing this wrong. Y'all can tell me what I should be doing or how y'all do it. Feel free. I don't know. I feel like I should use this. Oh. I might use this small one too. So, I don't know. I might put the small one in this other bag and hope for the best. I just feel like I should bury this one. I don't know why. I'm going to do some research because I just feel like I'm doing it wrong for some reason. And I just want to make sure that this is okay to do, as far as like, you know, that little root that, I don't know if y'all saw it, but there's a little root sticking out. And, well, I'm going to just bury it because I'm just going to see what happens, because I have a lot of potatoes in this one grow bag anyway. I'm going to do this last one. Try to see where, I don't know, I kind of really wanted to use this one because it's so small. I wish I had more dirt. I literally was at the store yesterday, and I don't really feel like going back out to get another one. So at least we got 2 bags of, low-key I'm still looking. But I think I can put this little one over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I really want to put it in here. Don't know if y'all can really see, but I have a good amount left. And they are all going back to the compost bin. Only reason because, like I said, don't have any more soil. And I want to go back in the house. It is quite, I'm not gonna say it's like super hot, but it's getting to that point where I just want to be in the house because I am starting to sweat. And I want to take a shower. And when I get back in the house, that's what I might do. So I'm going to clean up and I'm going to water this in. Don't think I'm going to water the tote because honestly, I don't feel like it needs it. Because when I was just digging around, I felt the moisture even with my gloves on. So don't think I need to water that one in. I think I'm going to go ahead and water the bags though, because hopefully this is not too loud, but I think I'm going to go ahead and water the bags because I know I heard and read that grow bags tend to dry out faster than like, you know, an actual garden bed or from when I have a tote. So I'm going to go ahead and water that in after I'm done straightening it up. Thank you, God. It is an overcast because y'all, I'm exaggerating. It's not really that hot. I just want to go back in the house because I'm wearing all black too. But I'm going to come back when everything is all cleaned up. All right, y'all. So this is what everything is looking like. I did water like the ones that I just put in, the plants I just put in, and I kind of just watered the whole tote a little bit, not too much. Now for the potato bags, I am 50-50 about it actually working as far as how I planted them. Not too sure about this one because I'm looking at how the stems or whatever is looking. I don't know. We're just going to see. But I had that one little one in there. So, yeah. And I forgot to mention that the grow bags came with some labels. These are the ones that they came with. And I was literally looking at some of these yesterday at Walmart. So, but yeah. So, basil, tomato plants are looking kind of sad. And I'm hoping that the sun doesn't overdo it with them. But yeah, so this is how everything is looking once again. And I did water my rosemary and my lavender. Lavender is looking a little dry. So I'm hoping that the water kind of helps out. And once again, rosemary.